Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in to Fairfax, the 91st annual Fairfax Invitational Tournament concluding today. A little Saturday afternoon basketball, always fine with me. We're going to start things here today with the girls' third-place game. It is Falls City taking on Nodaway Valley of Missouri. Falls City 8-5 on the year. Nodaway Valley having a good year as well. I'm joined today by Devin Albertson as we get ready for this. But first, the anthem on the way here at the Fairfax Invitational.
Believing. That's what you'll hear from customers that choose Barrett Auto Center of Glenwood time and time again. Barrett customers come in for vehicles and service work, but they come back for conversation and honest advice. They want one of the largest pre-owned and fully serviced inventories in KMA land, and they return when they've gone elsewhere and it just isn't the same. See and believe for yourself how little differences add up to a better car buying experience. Come back to Barrett's and Barrett'sAutoCenter.com.
For over 25 years, Chat Mobility has provided you the latest technology, competitive prices, and a nationwide high-speed network. Though important, we're a whole lot more. We serve your hometown communities, sponsor your local chambers and events. It's our goal to work hard while giving back to those who graciously support us. At Chat Mobility, our interests are much deeper than providing great service. We're just committed to serving you. To learn more, see us at chatmobility.com today.
Welcome back into Fairfax here on the KMA Extreme Online, KMAland.com. Today, the 91st annual Fairfax Invitational Tournament concluding. We've got Falls City taking on Nodaway Valley in the girls' third-place game, and then the nightcap, well, more like afternoon cap, I guess you could call it. It's East Atchison and Rockport. So I mentioned I'm joined by Devin Albertson. Devin, I know you grew up playing in this tournament. The Fairfax tournament, 91 years of it. It is always a fun time.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great gym here at Fairfax. Kind of an old-timey feel here. Some of the a little darker in the corners kind of deal like that, but it's a great atmosphere for a third place, especially for a championship game on a Saturday afternoon like this. It's going to be a great atmosphere. Yeah,
I absolutely enjoy this tournament. I was introduced to it about 4 years ago. It was actually the very first game that I did play-by-play for with KMA. So always will have a little bit of a special place in my heart. Today, Falls City, 8-5 on the year under head coach Andy Armbruster. They were experienced coming into this year, and that's shown at times this year. Their starting lineup is Elise Poppy, Maddie Jones, Ava Armbruster, Ashley Kirkendall, and Reese McNeely. As for Nodaway Valley, again, another experienced team coming into the year under the guidance of head coach Mitch Barnes. 11-5 on the season. Paige Hansen, Haley Dawson, Sydney Marriott, Peyton Linville, and Ava Graham in the lineup here today. Devin, what are you looking for in this afternoon third-place battle?
Well, first of all, for Nodaway Valley kind of deal, their offense runs through Ava Graham, the post player there. She's a sophomore. She's averaging just under 17 points, over 12.5 rebounds per game this year. She's kind of the catalyst for the offense, and they have shooters around her there. They are missing one of their starters out with an ankle injury with Savannah Marriott. Her sister Sydney still in the lineup there. So still some shooting there for Nodaway Valley. They're still trying to find themselves after losing Savannah for an extended period of time here in Falls City. They're playing pretty good basketball right now, so we'll see what they kind of do here. Got upset by EA on Wednesday, so we'll see if they can get back on the winning ways today.
Of course, East Atchison was the champion last night, holding off St. Joe Christian to win the Fairfax tournament. Nodaway Valley finished third in this tournament last year. Going to try to duplicate that. Ava Graham will jump for the Thunder, and it looks like Ashley Kirkendall will do the same for Falls City. We're about ready to get this one underway. If you're watching at home, first off, thank you. Second off, Falls City in the white jerseys with the orange numbers. Nodaway Valley in the black jerseys, green trim, and the white numbers. Tip is won by Nodaway Valley, and they will bring it up and across. Peyton Linville running point for the Thunder. Gets a high screen, going right side, kick back out top. Sydney Marriott, Trey, left it short. Nice box out and rebound by Maddie Jones, standout softball player for the Tigers as well. Armbruster goes to Poppy. They'll go right side, Kirkendall. Back out top, Armbruster. Around the perimeter they go now. On the left side with it is Elise Poppy. Back out top, Ava Armbruster. Back left side, Poppy. Into the lane. McNeely tried to go to Jones. It turns it over. Defenders were all over her.
Yeah, excellent job of the Nodaway Valley there to not have an easy post pass in there and just get a little bit of pressure on the outside as well.
Falls City showing pressure on the inbound. Nodaway Valley trying to decipher it. They got to get it across soon, and they will do so. I don't know how much time left to spare, but probably not much. Here's Hanson giving to Peyton Linville. She'll pull it out of trouble. Linville now lobbing the lane to Graham. Graham trying to get big. Lost on the floor for a moment, but there's a foul. It's going to be on Poppy, her first. First team foul on Falls City. 52 seconds into this game. No score at the moment. Inbound to Peyton Linville. It's stolen away, though. Kirkendall comes up with it for Falls City. Right side, Poppy will put it in the lane to McNeely. Right back, Poppy. Cross-court lob, Armbruster in the lane. Jones pulling it out, being guarded by Linville, then drove back in, kick back out. Around the perimeter they'll go. Right side touch. Three is long. And the rebound by, looks like Linville. That was Armbruster on the three attempt for Falls City. No score, 90 seconds in. Linville in the lane to Graham. Graham working on Jones. Creates separation and draws the and one. That is going to be a matchup to watch here today with Ava Graham and Maddie Jones.
Yeah, that's a great matchup there. That's good defense by Maddie Jones. Just a little bit of an edge there for Graham. She's able to get good positioning there and make the basket through the contact there. So, said before the game, Ava Graham is kind of the catalyst for this Nodaway Valley offense.
So Graham now at the free throw line. Misses the chance at the old school three-point play. Rebound on the floor. Tracked down by Armbruster for Falls City. Picks up her dribble. Kick out right side, Poppy. Now they'll work a mid-range shot by Jones. Left it long. Linville with the rebound. Nobody home to box out for Falls City. And Nodaway Valley brings it back across. Peyton Linville running point. Gets a high screen from Marriott. Now we'll go back in the lane. Graham with two defenders collapsing. Fights through a jump ball attempt by Kirkendall. Kicks it back out to Marriott, who dribbled it off her foot. It's still on the floor. Now tracked down near half court by Linville, only to be stolen away by Kirkendall. And Kirkendall lays it up and in.
A great job by Kirkendall to keep it with it on that and get that steal in the bucket.
Knotted at 2. 5:45 left here in the first quarter. Getting across half court is Haley Dawson. Dawson traveled, wanted to go inside to Graham, took an extra step.
And Dawson, she's in for this injured Savannah Marriott there, so she's in a big role today, taking a bigger role for the Thunder.
Nodaway Valley will dial up some pressure. Falls City brings it across to go in the lane. McNeely pass was at her feet. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound not there on the putback by Kirkendall. And a rebound for Nodaway Valley. They bring it up and across with Sydney Marriott. In the lane to Graham. Graham working on Jones. Contested shot left short. Rebound is won by Falls City, as at least Poppy comes up with it. So that's going to be the matchup to watch today. Two forces in the paint. Both teams' offenses and defenses run through their respective teams. Cross-court lob to Kirkendall. Now they'll go short corner, Maddie Jones. Long pass out. Sets up a three. Armbruster left it short. Jones came flying in to get the rebound. Her and Hanson fight for it. Jump ball, the arrow stays with Falls City.
Yeah, good job of Maddie Jones crashing the boards there. Didn't get a body on there for that zone from Nodaway Valley. You got to box out there on those long three-pointers.
We'll go right into McNeely, who just banks it in. And Falls City with a 4-2 edge. 4:45 left here in the first quarter. Falls City brings the pressure. Nodaway Valley gets it across. Linville goes in the lane. Graham got it blocked by Jones. Put it back up. No good. Rebound by Kirkendall. Falls City's put together a couple of stops here defensively. Jones at the free throw line, driving in, jump stop, too strong off the glass. Armbruster with the rebound, and she's actually checked that. That's Poppy with the rebound, and she's fouled.
Be a foul on the floor there. Nodaway Valley not doing a great job boxing out here on defense. On the offensive end, Falls City doing a great job of limiting Nodaway Valley to one shot attempt really there on offense.
Isabel Armbruster in for Falls City. 4:22 left in the first quarter. 4-2 Tigers on top. They'll inbound it out top of the key, McNeely. Now they'll go right side to Isabel Armbruster. Here's a long two. Jones, no good. Rebound by Peyton Linville for Nodaway Valley, and the Thunder bring it across. Linville to Marriott. Back right side, Linville. Swings it in the lane. Graham working on Jones. Two defenders collapse. Pass deflected. Linville gets back to it. Off balance, so gets bumped. Coach Armbruster not too excited with that foul call.
Yeah, he thought she stepped out of bounds there, but looks like she got bumped into stepping out of bounds. There's the call there by the officials.
Ava Armbruster, the guilty party on that one, her first of the day. They go inbound right to Graham, working on McNeely. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound on the floor. Linville, maybe the smallest player in the court, comes up with it. Now here's Marriott, deep three. No good. Long rebound will go out of bounds. Dawson couldn't save it.
Yeah, pretty short corner. They're trying to save some over there for the girls, but good effort by both squads going for that long rebound.
3:48 left here in the first quarter. 4-2 Falls City on top of this third-place game. They break the pressure with Armbruster bringing it across. Now Jones will stop and shoot a three. Left it short. Rebound into the hands of Haley Dawson. Neither team finding a rhythm offensively so far. In the lane, Graham. Again, will work on Jones. Graham creates separation and banks it in. Nice job by Ava Graham.
Yeah, much more patience on that post-up this time by Ava Graham. You definitely showed there with the bucket going down.
4-4. McNeely the other way. 8-foot jumper, no good. Ava Graham crashes on the rebound. Graham's got all 4 points for Nodaway Valley right now. So we approach 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Left side, Hanson. Now Linville, top of the key, gets a high screen from Marriott. Will kick out left side, Dawson. Going left to right, gives to Marriott. She'll go right to left. Long two. No good. Off the iron. And the rebound by Ava Armbruster. Falls City will run it across. Kirkendall, cross-court lob to Isabel Armbruster. Now McNeely in the left corner. Well, cross-court lob to Ava Armbruster. She'll drive in, working on Linville. Now on the run, shot left short. That was Isabel Armbruster to let him play through the contact, and it's out of bounds.
Yeah, I think the Falls City crowd there wanted to foul against Ava Graham. Looks like got a piece of the ball there, and the refs just let it play out a little bit. Last night, very physical girls championship game. Looks like it's continuing here today.
Poppy comes back into the Falls City side. 2.5 left here in the first quarter. 4-4 on score. Nodaway Valley breaks the pressure. Linville to Graham. They had numbers underneath, and Ava Graham gets it in on the dime from Peyton Linville. Last 4 to the Thunder, and they're up 6-4. Now Falls City wants to run. Here's Jones. Gets picked up by Hanson, and the shot by Poppy blocked by Graham. Rebounded by Marriott. And now Linville will pull it out. 2 minutes left here in the quarter. 6-4 advantage Nodaway Valley. Reminder, if you're accustomed to Iowa high school basketball this year on the KMA Extreme, there is no shot clock in Missouri.
Nope, not at all.
Here's Marriott, goes left side, Dawson. Now they'll go in the lane, Graham. 2 defenders are, and Jones just plucks it away. Maddie Jones, the Northern State softball commit, gets a steal there.
Yeah, excellent job with the post defense there, just jumping ahead there and getting that pass before Graham get the ball too deep in the post.
Falls City goes left side, McNeely, cross-court lob, Armbruster. They've been doing that a lot, maybe trying to set up an open look from outside. Instead, short corner Jones, back to McNeely. Right back to Jones in that corner. Shot fakes, drives in, works around 2 defenders. Everything was well except the shot. She missed it short. Sydney Marriott gets the rebound for Nodaway Valley. A minute left here in the quarter.
Yeah, great move. Just couldn't quite finish it there. Nice little Euro step through the paint.
Everything until that shot is just the way you teach it and coach it. Graham working on Jones. Draws the second foul on Jones and count the baskets. Ava Graham's got 8. Makes it 8-4, much to the chagrin of the gentleman off to our right.
Yeah, that's just good patient post move there by Graham, just getting a little bit of into her body kind of deal. Sometimes the shot blockers, if you get into their body there a little bit, they can kind of reach a little bit at the last second, get that foul call.
Now Jones will sit with her second foul. Ava Graham buries it. She's got all 9 for Nodaway Valley at this point. 9-4 advantage Thunder. Under a minute left here in the first quarter. Kirkendall got picked up by 2 defenders. Kick out left side 3. Poppy, they need it. It's not there. Graham with another rebound. 40 seconds left in the quarter. Marriott brings it across. Left side, Hanson. Quiet. Well, everybody's been quiet for Nodaway Valley offensively aside from Graham so far. They go in the lane. Graham, turnaround shot is good from her.
Excellent entry pass there by Paige Hanson. Knowing where their offense kind of goes through there and finding Graham down the low block.
It's 11-4. Last 9 for Nodaway Valley. Shot no good by McNeely. Rebound swatted out of bounds. They'll say last touch by Falls City. And I would imagine Nodaway Valley is going to play for the final shot of the frame with 15 ticks left. Linville gets around the double team. They've got numbers. She'll go in the lane. Graham, guess what? Graham turn around. Can't get the shot to go. Hanson underneath will kick out. Sets up a long two that is no good from Haley Dawson. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with Nodaway Valley with 1.9 left here in the quarter.
Pick a lob here to Graham probably with only 2 seconds left.
That was the first thought by Linville, and they'll have to bounce into Graham and smacked out of bounds. Last touch by Falls City. Now 8:10 left in the quarter. Linville will inbound it out. Catch and shoot three. Marriott, no good. And that is how the quarter ends. So 11 points for Ava Graham, 11 points for Nodaway Valley, and they lead 11-4 as we go to the second here in the KMA Extreme.
Very best in convenience, it's Cubby's. Stop in today for hot and fresh food, plus that local spirit that you'll always find at Cubby's. And when it comes to pizza at Cubby's, with every large pizza sold, Cubby's gives $1 to the local school district with the Raise Some Dough program. In fact, Cubby's contributed $29,855 in 2021 to local schools for educational and athletic purposes. Just another reason to stop, shop, and eat at Cubby's. For the Cubby's near you, go to Cubby's.com.
Looking for unlimited super fast internet you can always rely on? Look no further than FMTC's fiber internet. With so much relying on your internet these days, you need a connection you can trust. You can work from home, video chat, stream your favorite TV shows, and more without worrying about the stability of your internet. You could have what everyone else wishes they had.
Your connection to the world, FMTC.
Well, your score, Ava Graham, 11. Well, Nodaway Valley, 11 as well. Falls City, 4 here after one quarter of the third-place game of the Fairfax Invitational, and it will be Nodaway Valley basketball to start this quarter. Starters on the floor for the Thunder. Don't run deep. Only got 7 suited up today. Marriott with it on the right side. Will work in. Runner from her, no good. Rebound by Ashley Kirkendall for Falls City. See if the Tigers can get some offense brewing here. Maddie Jones back in, playing with 2 fouls. Armbruster back in as well. Here's Poppy with the touch just inside the three-point line. She'll go into McNeely. Back out Poppy. Left side McNeely. Back to Poppy. A little two-man game between those two continues on. Now they'll get Kirkendall a touch inside. Give to Jones, short corner. In the lane, dangerous pass to Armbruster. Tip back to Poppy. Kirkendall to McNeely. Back out top, Poppy. She'll drive in. Off-balance shot is good. Nice shot from Elise. Poppy goes.
And just excellent ball movement that time by Falls City all the way around there. Just moving the ball around so you get a good shot. There's no shot clock, so you might as well keep passing so you get an open look.
11-6. I will say, I've been a critic maybe of the shot clock, but first game I've done without it. Maybe I need to eat some crow.
Do you miss it?
I do miss it a little bit.
Just brings some urgency to the basketball game, which is great because basketball's a beautiful game.
Inside the lane, Graham left that one short. Rebound by McNeely. I also think it's just fun to say how much time's left on the shot clock.
There you go. It gives you another thing to talk about during the game.
Jones with it, right corner. Back to Poppy. They'll swing it across Armbruster. Ball fake right back to Poppy. Back to Armbruster. Stepped in, long two. Good from Ava Armbruster.
Again, excellent patience by Falls City working against that zone, just taking care of the basketball and finding open looks.
Last 4 on the board if gone by way of Falls City. Marriott gets a high screen. Dribbles to the right corner. Working on Kirkendall. Blocked by Kirkendall. It'll be not only, no, we'll say falls off Nodaway Valley last.
Yeah, it looks like Marriott was trying to do a little dump down pass to Graham that's kind of like off, not on the same page there, and it caused a turnover.
Falls City 4 of 18 from the field. In that, so far, up to this point so far, Nodaway Valley 6 of 17. Here's Jones in the right corner. Back to Poppy. To Armbruster, left wing. Right back, Poppy, right wing. Now we'll set up a right side three. Jones. Got it to go. Bound. It looked like it was going to miss long. It gets the friendly roll in, and we are not at 11. Last 7 to Falls City. I did not think that was going in.
The soft rims here at Fairfax proven well done here.
Not sure if Hanson was trying to pass it or lob it into Graham, but it's tipped out of bounds. They will say last touch by Falls City. Stays with Nodaway Valley. 5:28 left here in the first quarter. It's 11-4 Thunder after one. Now Falls City's offense finding some things. Graham through 2 defenders just puts it up and in.
Yeah, she's a monster down low. She's averaging almost 17 points per game here. She's got 13 so far in this first half. All 13 points for the Thunder so far for Ava Graham.
Jones with it right corner. Poppy will go in to McNeely. Now Armbruster left side. Back out top Kirkendall. Kirkendall dribbling left to right. Goes right corner Poppy. Right back to Kirkendall. Who goes right back to Poppy. Now they'll go inside the lane. McNeely. Dangerous pass to Jones. Sets up Armbruster on the left side. Driving in. Kicks into Jones. Through the contact. Draws the foul. And 2 free throws coming up for Maddie Jones.
Yeah, they got Linville on the foul there. Just came in late on the backside there, trying to go for the steal earlier. Got a little bit out of position there, and the late rotation led to the foul.
Second team foul on Nodaway Valley. Both teams have stayed out of foul trouble for the most part, save for Maddie Jones with 2 for Falls City.
Last night, third place game, the boys' side, there was 1 foul called in the second half, till 2.5 to go in the fourth quarter.
Take that. Jones misses the second one. She goes 1 for 2 there. One of our games last night, rebound, by the way, by Sydney Marriott. There were 47 total fouls.
I much prefer the 1 foul in the 14 minutes of action.
You and me both, for numerous reasons. Marriott saves a turnover, dribbles it out near the half-court line. Now a dangerous bounce pass into Paige Hansen. Off-balance shot from her, not there. Elise Poppy gets the rebound for Falls City, who trails right now 13-12. Armbruster into McNeely, Jones, Kirkendall. They move the ball so well, does Falls City. And they go in the lane. Jones through the contact. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound and putback not there. Marriott gets the rebound.
Yeah, Ava Graham didn't get a block on that one, but she got the shot kind of changed on that one with her long arms there in the paint.
So 13-12 our score. Right now, 3:56 left here in the half. With it is Linville. Now gives to Marriott. Will runner Graham on the feed from Linville gets it to go.
As you can tell, everything here for Nodaway Valley is just, hey, let's drive, and then once they help off there, you get a little dump down pass to Graham, and then she's usually taller than everybody else on the floor. They can find her down there. She gets down that deep low post, and there's not a whole lot you can do besides maybe foul her. 15-12
our score. Ava Graham still accounting for every Nodaway Valley point up to this point, and adds one more to that total. She's got 16 now on the day. 3:35 left in the first half. Poppy right back to Armbruster. Got Isabel Armbruster back in the game. Kirkendall goes inside to Jones. And one for Maddie Jones. Maddie Jones says, I can do that too.
And they got Linville again, kind of the same thing they did last time there, just a little bit extended too much there on the low post defense in the zone there, and you got someone sneaking in behind her. I need to communicate a little better on the backside there to kind of prevent that. But again, great job by Maddie Jones to go through the contact and get the bucket for the old-fashioned three-point play. Second foul on Linville is the first free throw. The only free throw for Maddie Jones is good, and she's got 7 on the day, 16-15. Seems like a very balanced matchup so far through the first 12-plus minutes. Marriott lost it for a moment. Graham got it back. Hansen has it deflected, stolen away. Elise Poppy. Here comes Falls City. Chance to take the lead. Kirkendall works around her defender nicely. Misses a shot long. Underneath, Armbruster. Rebound no good on the putback. And the other Armbruster, Ava Armbruster, gets the bucket to go. Yeah, great job by Falls City to run in transition and get the rebounds there off the initial miss there, and they will get the points there and take the lead. 17-16 advantage Tigers. In the lane to Haley Dawson. Now Linville is fouled. I think that's going to be on Ava Armbruster, and if it is, that's what I've got as her second. And I'm wrong, as usual. It's on Elise Poppy, which isn't any better, actually, because that is her second. And free throws coming from Peyton Linville. As Nodaway Valley tries to get points from somebody other than Ava Graham. They do theirs. Linville knocks that one down, and we're tied at 17. Yeah, great drive there by Linville to get in the teeth of the defense, try to put a little floater up, just got a little contact there to earn the trip to the charity stripe. So the next one from Linville is good as well. 18-17, Nodaway Valley on top. Falls City will bring it across. Armbruster on the left side.
Cross-court lob, Poppy, right back to Armbruster. Now in the corner, Isabel Armbruster. Here's a high post touch. Kirkendall drove in, picked up 2 defenders, sets up a long 2, Poppy, no good. Rebound is won by Kirkendall, tracking it down. Jones with it right side. Will work in around 2 defenders, lays it up and in.
Yeah, good little hip bump there by Maddie Jones to create some separation between her and Ava Graham to get that bucket up and over her for 2. It's an excellent job down there to use your body in the paint.
This Maddie Jones-Ava Graham matchup has been a fun one so far. 19-18 Falls City. Here's Graham trying to go to work. 3 defenders are there, and Ava Armbruster creates a jump ball. The arrow will give it to Falls City.
Yeah, you can see when Ava Graham got the ball there at the high post there, it's almost too far out for her on the offensive possession there because then they can just collapse so hard on her and try to get that ball out of there.
2:38 left in the half, 19-18. Falls City leading Nodaway Valley. Lob to Poppy. Right corner, Jones with it now. Back to Poppy. He'll go back left side, Armbruster. Right back to Poppy. Jones, right corner, back to Poppy. Back to Jones in the lane, Kirkendall. Kirkendall trying to get the foul on Graham, doesn't get it. Shot no good. Rebound by Dawson. Nice defense there by Ava Graham. And then Coach Mitch Barnes will take a timeout. We'll take one with them. 19-18 our score. 2:11 left here in the first half of the KMA Extreme.
AgriVision Equipment know 2 things about the future of ag. 1, technology will continue to evolve, and 2, it's still all about the people that make it happen. AgriVision Equipment is looking for those people to share in the excitement of driverless vehicles, artificial intelligence, drones, and even more John Deere innovation. If you're excited about what this will offer the ag industry, you might be a fit for service technician positions receiving a competitive wage, benefits package, job growth, and stability. Apply at agrivisionequipment.com/tech.
2:11 left here in the first half. 19-18. Falls City leading Nodaway Valley here in the KMA Extreme. Girls' third place game of the Fairfax Invitational. It'll be Rockport East Atchison for all the marbles on the boys' side coming up here in a little bit. Nodaway Valley will bring it across after the timeout. Sydney Marriott going right to left. Wanted to go in the lane, Graham. It was deflected by Kirkendall, out of bounds off of Kirkendall. He'll stay with Nodaway Valley.
Yeah, Marriott, one of the shorter girls in the court there, kind of hard to get that entry pass there up and over the defender with her arms up in front of her.
So Linville inbounds now to Marriott. Marriott going left to right along the top of the keep. Gives inside the lane to Haley Dawson. Dawson right back to Marriott, right side. Marriott, nice crossover. Off balance shot. I don't know if it was a shot or a pass. Hanson gets it, sets up a long 2. Linville. No good. Guess what? Graham rebound. No good on the putback, and then a cheap foul on Sydney Marriott fighting for the rebound.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the offensive rebound there for Graham, using her height to her advantage there. I know you hear the over-the-back calls there. That's just, It's just being taller than the defender. That's not illegal. But Marriott did come in the foul. Exactly. It's not illegal to be taller. I'm 6'5". I would know.
I'm not 6'5", so I do wish it was illegal to be taller, but it is not. Kirkendall with it, right wing. More like right corner, goes inside Jones. Jones to McNeely, who's back into the game. Now gives to Isabel Armbruster, right back to McNeely. Out top, Armbruster. Little shot fake, lost it for a moment. Armbruster got it back. Errant throw saved by Kirkendall. Back out top of the key, Armbruster. Right back to Kirkendall. They'll go in the lane, Jones, right back out. Armbruster, right side 3, in and out, no good. Ava Graham gets another rebound for Nodaway Valley. A minute left here in the quarter. 19-18, Falls City holding on to a lead. In the lane, Graham, her defender fell down. Graham blocked, though, by McNeely.
Great help side defense that time by McNeely to get her hand on the ball there and block the open layup.
That save could have been an easy bucket for Ava Graham. Instead, Falls City a chance to maybe grow their lead. Here's Jones in the right corner. Being guarded by Linville. Now they'll go to Armbruster. Had to track it down. Shirt corner, Isabel Armbruster. Ava Armbruster, back out Kirkendall. 30 seconds left in the half. Falls City might play for the final shot. In the lane, Jones lost it. Might have been deflected by Hanson. Jones and Graham fight for it. Jones hit the deck going for it.
I think she may have hit her elbow on the floor when she came down there. I think Ava Graham heard the whistle, and so she let her hands off the ball. At that point, they were fighting for it. So when she swung through, lost her balance, hit the ground there. So just a hard hit there on this hard floor. This floor is old, so it didn't give a whole lot.
You hope it was just hitting the funny bone, which is definitely not funny, especially when it happens to you. So Maddie Jones comes out. She'll be tended to. 17 seconds left here in the half. Linville brings it across in the lane. Graham blocked. That time by McNeely, who's playing nice defense on her. Armbruster brings it across. 5 to Poppy. 4, 3. Kirkendall, 3 at the horn. Left it short. And that is how the half ends. So 19-18, Falls City on top as we go to the break. Halftime coverage on the way here on the KMA Extreme.
Hi, this is Alan at Hawkeye Ford, reminding you that we are your destination for new and used vehicles in southwest Iowa. We accept many options for trade-in with or without wheels to get your deal done. Hawkeye Ford is also your southwest Iowa WeatherTech headquarters, so come on down with whatever you need to get done to get into a new vehicle for you and your family.
At the half here at the Fairfax Invitational Girls third place game, Trevor Mader, Devin Albertson with you, and it is a 19-18 Falls City lead. Devin, we've seen post play be very important so far today.
Yeah, absolutely. For Nodaway Valley, Ava Graham, she's been fantastic. I think she has 16 points here so far for the Thunder. She's been fantastic. She has only made baskets from the field. Linville has 2 free throws there for Nodaway Valley, so she's been really good there. Late in the half there, you saw McNeely kind of switch onto her a little bit there down in the post, and she did a great job with a couple of shot blocks down there late in the half. And then the other side for Falls City, it's not just getting the ball to Maddie Jones, it's getting it to her off of reversals against that zone. Good ball movement there to see the seams kind of open up a bit in that zone, and they'll do a great job hitting some open mid-range jumpers, some layups down low. So Falls City, I've been very impressed with their passing in this first half. It's been very, very good on that side of the ball.
And Maddie Jones, 9 points to lead Falls City. They've had to get scoring elsewhere as well. They have Armbruster with 4, 2 apiece from Ashley Kirkendall and Reese McNeely. As you mentioned, 16 for Ava Graham so far. On the boards today, Ava Graham, 16 points, only 4 rebounds. It feels like a lot more, but only 4 for her so far, but her presence has definitely been made.
Yeah, absolutely, and it feels like there's been 4 big rebounds to kind of clear some things out there with it. Falls City's done a great job crashing the offensive boards, too. It feels like Nodaway Valley in that 2-3 zone. The shot goes up. They're all standing almost underneath the basket too far, and some of these long rebounds are going to Falls City there. They're getting second chance opportunities, and they're scoring off of those as well on there. So maybe an adjustment Nodaway Valley needs to take second half. Like, hey, you got a box, you got to go to the offense player to box out there on the other side. Then for Falls City, I want to see what they maybe do with Ava Graham in the second half. Maybe try to front her a little bit more to make the entry pass a little bit harder for her in there, and you use McNeely up the offside to get some blocks there. So make someone else besides Ava Graham beat you, because right now she is beating you in this first half.
We're seeing with Falls City right now, going against that zone of Nodaway Valley, they're moving the ball across the perimeter really well. At some point, they're going to start taking those outside shots, right?
Yeah, they almost have to on there. I know they're not a fantastic shooting team from the outside, but you got to hit a couple of those shots, maybe loosen things up. At that point, the defense can come out to you a little bit farther, and then you can find Maddie Jones and other girls like that behind them, and those seams open up even more in that short corner area, and that's where you can kind of exploit Nodaway Valley on that side.
Halftime here at the Fairfax Invitational Girls third place game, 19-18 Falls City leading Nodaway Valley. We're going to step aside for a little bit. In the meantime, enjoy the beautiful sights of the Fairfax Gymnasium. We come back and get you set for the second half. Getting ready to begin the second half of this girls' third-place game at the 91st Annual Fairfax Tournament. Trevor Mater, Devin Albertson with you. Always a fun time. The Fairfax Tournament, the East Atchison girls won a thriller last night over St. Joe Christian. And the East Atchison boys, Rockport girls, going to go at it. Rockport boys are going to go at it here in a little bit for the boys' title. But right now we are going to start the second half of the third-place game. Devin, what are you keeping an eye on?
Again, here, kind of we said that before the break, there is what does Fall City do here against Ava Graham on the post defense there? They kind of keep her out of that low block. And for Fall City, can they just keep moving the ball on offense and keep working against that zone, maybe hit a couple outside shots to loosen that interior up?
Good to see Maddie Jones back out on the floor for Fall City as we start the second half. It's Fall City basketball. Ava Armbruster with it left side. Jones in the corner will go out to Poppy. Now Armbruster back to Jones. Poppy going left to right. In the lane, Jones draws two defenders. Back out McNeely. Dangerous pass into Kirkendall. Tipped by Marriott into the hands of Ava Graham.
A great active hands out by the Nodaway Valley defense that time to intercept one of those mini passes that Fall City's been making.
Marriott running point. Trying to work Armbruster. Almost lost it for a moment. Got a high screen Graham. Now in the lane they go. Graham on the feed from Dawson. Misses the shot. Rebound. Doesn't miss the second time.
Yeah, tough play there against Ava Graham there. Kind of hard to keep her from getting her. She gets that deep in the post. It's really hard to stop her, especially gets two chances at it.
20-19. Advantage Nodaway Valley at the moment. Kirkendall fouled by Graham. That is her first, I believe.
Yeah, she was late to the spot there, and her arms kind of came down just a little bit there. She got beat just a little bit out of position there by Ava Graham. An excellent move there by Fall City.
So the first on Graham. I know foul trouble's been a little bit of a problem for her this year as Kirkendall misses the first one.
Yeah, Ava, she has a tendency to kind of foul on some long rebounds on offense, going for offensive rebounds, kind of deal like that, and racking them up that way. And she likes to block some shots, too, with her size as well.
And I think you see that a lot with girls basketball players. Second one no good by Kirkendall, rebound by Hansen. At her age with her height, obviously you're maybe not as comfortable. I don't want to say clumsy, but maybe haven't quite grown into it yet. I know when I talked to Ava earlier this year, that was something that she feels like she's doing well at the moment. Here's a three, Marriott, no good. Rebound by Armbruster.
Yeah, tough rebound. Armbruster. Hansen was coming flying in there to get a rebound, and she's able to grab it with two hands.
Also, Armbruster would be a fantastic wrestling name, would it not?
It would. That's wrestling's more your deal, but yeah, that's an excellent. You'd love to call it an Armbruster with wrestling with a pin or something like that.
Well, at first I thought it was Armbruster. That would have been even better, I think. Here's Jones, Armbruster in the lane, Kirkendall. Kirkendall one dribble, kick out left side, Trey McNeely, bang.
There's that outside shot for Fall City. We're waiting for him to hit there in the first half. They get one here in the second half. I know Jones had one earlier as well. They hit those outside shots. They're going to be tough to guard.
22-20, Fall City on top. 2 minutes have gone by here in the third quarter. Linville got a high screen for Marriott. Now Hansen, a two, is long. Kirkendall gets the rebound. Not been a good day of shooting for anybody not named Ava Graham on the Nodaway Valley side. Kirkendall goes right side, McNeely. McNeely to Poppy. Armbruster left side. Back out top, Poppy. Poppy left to right, back to Armbruster. Armbruster right back to Poppy. McNeely in the right corner, back to Poppy. They want an outside shot. Instead, they'll feed Jones inside, draws two defenders. Poppy back to Armbruster. Lengthy possession would be a shot clock violation in Iowa by now. Poppy with it out top. Threw it to Armbruster, was deflected. She got it back, loose ball on the floor. Linville had it for a moment, tries to save it, and she does. How about the play by Peyton Linville to keep that one alive?
Yeah, good extra effort by the sophomore there. We're going to have a timeout here by Coach Barnes from Nodaway Valley to kind of reset things on offense.
Nodaway Valley takes a timeout, 22-20 our score, 5:03 left here in the third quarter on the KMA Extreme.
Community College has important news for you. If you're a high school senior trying to figure out what your next step in life will be after high school, consider this. Students learning trade-specific skills will get you into the workplace quicker, making a good living and having a lot less college debt. Iowa Western offers 1 to 2 year programs in nursing, welding, industrial tech, and advanced manufacturing, plus many others. Great skills and great pay in less time. Talk to Iowa Western Community College in Clarinda and Shenandoah and start planning your future now.
That's how my coach used to do it.
Legacy Mutual Insurance, your family's needs and success are our priority. That's our legacy. Bringing added convenience to our clients is important to us, and our new office at 614 Holland Avenue in Stanton does just that. It provides a central location for servicing our policyholders and our agents more efficiently. Find a local agent at legacymutualia.com and see how we've been providing farm and homeowners coverage in Southwest Iowa since 1870. Legacy Mutual Insurance, a Grinnell Mutual member, now located in Stanton.
5 minutes left here in the third quarter, 22-20. Falls City leading Nodaway Valley here on the KMA Extreme Online, KMAland.com. Third place game of the Fairfax Invitational, third place girls game, I should say. Nodaway Valley basketball coming out of the timeout. They've used the only 2 timeouts of the afternoon. They'll inbound it into Sydney Marriott. Marriott gets a high screen Linville. They want to go in the lane. Graham gets picked up by 2 defenders. Kick out Linville. Had a burst on the defense. Shot blocked into the hands of a Tiger. It's into the hands of Maddie Jones in particular.
Yeah, great recovery that time of the Falls City defense. She had a step in the lane there, got a hand on the ball there, and forced the kind of the missed shot / turnover.
Right side, Armbruster. Right back out, Poppy. Kirkendall to Jones. Back to Armbruster. Now Poppy with it, top of the key. One dribble. Left side, McNeely goes right to left. Back out top, Poppy. Right back to McNeely. Now in the lane, Kirkendall. Kick out right side, Armbruster. 3, no good. And rebound by Haley Dawson.
It doesn't feel like the ball hits the ground very much with Falls City. There's a lot of passing around the perimeter and some interior passing as well. Just not a whole lot of dribbling compared to Nodaway Valley. A lot of dribbling here to try to get some post-ups into Graham. Great defense there by Jones.
Yeah, 2 defenders are there. Jones in front, McNeely behind. Jones gets the steal. Armbruster gives to Kirkendall. Jumper, free throw line, in and out, no good. Good look, doesn't go. Haley Dawson gets the rebound for Nodaway Valley. 3:50 left here in the quarter.
And I wonder if Nodaway Valley is struggling right now a little bit without Savannah Marriott. She's kind of their shooter on the outside there.
Ooh, Jones and Graham both were fighting for the basketball. Both hit the deck. And they call the jump ball. The arrow will stay with Nodaway Valley. As we mentioned earlier, that's been the matchup today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jones gave a couple inches there to Ava Graham, but she's doing a great job down low, battling with her the entire time. I know Ava Graham had a lot of points today, but they've been hard-fought points there down low for her.
Inbound into Marriott. Marriott will give to Linville as Falls City extends her defense a little bit. Here's a 3. Marriott left it short. Nice play design there, but can't get it to go. Kirkendall with the rebound for Falls City. And here come the Tigers. Armbruster to Poppy. Kirkendall. Right side, Armbruster. Well, ball fake. We'll go back to Poppy. Poppy gets picked up defensively. Bounces it in Kirkendall. Right side to Armbruster. Right corner, Jones. Back out. Armbruster, right side, back to Jones. Jones. Armbruster, Poppy in the lane. Jones up strong, too strong, and Ava Graham gets the rebound.
Just plucked it away from the defense there by Ava Graham, and Marriott's off and running.
Marriott the other way, don't call the charge, and they do. Ashley Kirkendall draws the charge. Love it or hate it, that's the call. Yep. I'm going to say I don't love it. I mean, she was in a good spot. Better than I've seen some, but nonetheless, it's a foul on Marriott. Give it back to Falls City. Not a fan of charges, if anybody who's been watching
if you couldn't tell, Trevor, follow him on Twitter. He loves charges.
Here's Poppy with it out top. And that wasn't bad defense by Kirkendall. I mean, she was back. I don't love that call. I'm fine with a no call there. Here's Kirkendall, right side, Armbruster. Little head fake. Shot is up, too strong. Linville on the run with the rebound. Realize numbers are not in their favor, and she slows it down. Marriott to Dawson. Dawson to Linville. Linville, little contact. They let him play through. Graham gets the rebound and puts it back in.
Yeah, great position by Ava Graham, following her on the miss, knowing that it might get deflected there. Be able to pluck the ball out of the air and put it in for 2.
22 apiece, under 2 left in the third quarter. Inbound into Jones. Jones working through the double team. Realized she had a step and puts it up and in.
That's a tough move by Maddie Jones. Paige Hansen, one of the better on-ball defenders there from Nodaway Valley. She's able to step through there for the bucket.
It looked like she, at the last moment, realized she was in a lot better spot than she thought she was. Like, oh, I've got an opening here. Let me just put this up and in. She's got 11. It's 24-22. Marriott, right side three, left it short. That looked good on the release, but it's not. Armbruster gets the rebound for Falls City.
And great job by Ava Graham not to foul there. That's one of the spots where she usually fouled earlier in the year. Had some growth there as a player.
Poppy, right side, gives to Kirkendall. Now Isabel Armbruster's into the game. She gets a touch, but they give it right back to Ava Armbruster. Kirkendall in the lane. Jones got by one defender. Working on Graham. Nice block by Graham to go all ball. Rebound by Peyton Linville.
And it looks like Nodaway Valley is kind of fronting Jones down low with Hanson and using Graham as a backside defender.
There's a three. Marriott, bang!
And I believe that's the first made field goal outside of Ava Graham today for Nodaway Valley. It's a huge one there to give them a lead.
It is 25-24, under a minute left in the third quarter. Poppy to Kirkendall. Right corner, Armbruster, too tall for her, throws it away. It's like McNeely coming back in on the Falls City side. They will sit Kirkendall. Also, Hannah Collier going to see her first minutes. Might be coming in for Jones. I would think maybe Jones. No, check that for Armbruster.
I gave her a little breather here last 35. No other. I think she has 2 fouls there. She want to get her a pick up a cheap third one.
That's why I was thinking Jones took a little offense-defense here. Jones has 2 fouls as well. Marriott off a screen. Three. You're going to draw the foul out top by Collier. Marriott did a good job coming off the screen. Collier just trying to box out, a little too much contact.
Yeah, just didn't let the shooter kind of set there with her feet there, come back down. They're calling that more and more nowadays, not letting the shooter come down off the jump shot.
So Marriott with 3 free throws coming her way. Buries the first one. She's got the last 4 now for Nodaway Valley, and it's 26-24.
Yeah, Nodaway Valley needs that other scoring threat outside of Graham they want to keep winning in this fourth quarter. She makes the second one.
So Marriott now with the last 5, trying to make it 6, and she doesn't. Rebound is tipped into the hands of McNeely for Falls City. 20 seconds left in the quarter. Collier, right side, back to McNeely, back to Collier, right back to McNeely. Down to 10 left in the frame. They'll go left side, Poppy. Poppy picked up by 2 defenders, goes McNeely. Collier, 3, no good. Graham with another rebound, and that looks to be how the quarter will end. Nodaway Valley ends with the final 5, and they lead 27-24 as we go to the fourth here on the KMA Extreme online at KMAland.com.
Since 1892, Malvern Bank has been building community from 404 Main Street in Malvern, Iowa. For generations, Malvern Bank has been serving local businesses, families, and farms to help them achieve their goals in every step of their lives. From saving for college to planning for retirement and everything in between, Malvern Bank is your full-service community bank. Call, click, or stop in today to apply for an account, loan, or credit card. Malvern Bank, we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Nutrien Ag Solutions is your leading agricultural retailer of crop inputs and expert solutions. And they're your choice in the region for top-of-the-line products and customer service. When nothing short of the best is your standard, talk with Nutrien Ag Solutions in Westboro, Missouri, Coyne, Percival, and Essex, Iowa for fall application and products. Nutrien Ag Solutions, growing your crops and your bottom line.
We go to the fourth here in Fairfax, 27-24. It is a Nodaway Valley lead over Falls City as we start the final frame of this girls' third-place game. Trevor Mader, Devin Albertson with you here today. It's Falls City basketball as we start the final frame. Starters back on the floor for the Tigers. Kirkendall inside, gives to Elise Poppy. Back to Ava Armbruster. Armbruster to McNeely in the corner. McNeely back to Armbruster in the lane. Kirkendall lobs it in. McNeely to Jones. Jones with 2 defenders on her. Draws the foul on Graham. Graham felt she was going up tall. The official says, no, you weren't. And it's free throws coming up for Maddie Jones.
Yeah, and assistant coach Alan Calvin kind of stood up like, hey, you just came down just a little bit too. There was a bend at the hips is why she got the foul call there.
About the first 80% of that was pretty good straight-up defense. Jones.
And honestly, I think Maddie Jones did a good job with her hips, and she was able to bump her just a little bit there and caused a little bit of the tilt there to draw the foul. So great job by Maddie Jones there on offense.
27-25, misses the second one. Graham with the rebound. She's nearing double-digit boards. Linville will swing it in. Graham, tough shot, no good. One to go lefty.
Tough there with a double team.
Rebound by Poppy. Early stages of the fourth quarter, 27-25. Nodaway Valley holding on to a lead. Armbruster to Poppy, right back to Armbruster. Right back, Poppy in the lane. Kirkendall draws 3 defenders. Ooh, good pass. That would have been an open 3 for Armbruster. Instead, she'll attack. Runner's good from her. Ava Armbruster ties to 27.
Excellent floater there that time by Ava Armbruster.
Minutes gone by in this frame, and we're not. It's been a close game throughout. Largest lead was when Nodaway Valley got up 7 early. They wanted to go down low to Graham. Too tall for Ava Graham. There is such thing.
She's a little bit early on the pass. I think she gets a little farther down the wing. Is a little bit of her entry pass there. Is a little bit too even there with that entry pass. It's going to be tough to make in there.
Now Falls City with it. Poppy, Armbruster. Right back to Poppy. Goes across to Armbruster. High post, Kirkendall. Back to Armbruster. 3 left side. Bang! Excellent ball movement there. You just hit a little kick out 3. It's the best shot in basketball right there. You get the little kick out 3 right in motion, right in rhythm. 30-27 our score. Graham inside on 2 defenders. Will kick out left side. Dawson 3 is airballed. Armbruster with the rebound. And here comes Falls City. Maybe a little momentum their way. Kirkendall had it deflected. McNeely gets it. Well, they had an open look over at Armbruster left side, but it's turned over. Deflected inside. I think Mario will get credit for the steal.
Yeah, good initial deflection there by Linville to force the turnover.
Here's a 3 Marriott to tie. It's off the iron. Graham, though, with the rebound, will go back out Marriott. 5.5 left. A little miscommunication by Nodaway Valley. Almost turned over. Dawson comes back to it. Now Linville with it out near the logo. Back to Paige Hansen. Quiets end offensively for her. Inside to Graham. It was deflected by somebody on the backside. Help draws a jump ball. The arrow will stay with Nodaway Valley.
Yeah, Falls City doing a great job of condensing on Graham here. They're having that front side defense with the help side and the backside just sandwiching her. It's really tough to get an open look.
And a legal screen on Nodaway Valley. Is that on Graham? I think it is.
Yeah, it is her second foul now. No, third foul.
Yeah, it's a third on Graham. That's a big one. And Nodaway Valley, as I mentioned earlier, only shooting 7 today.
And they don't sub a whole lot even when they do shoot out more girls. Marriott, the other Marriott girl being out here has hurt them a little bit, but they usually don't sub anyways. Haley Dawson getting more playing time than usual.
Poppy to Kirkendall. Cross-court lob, Armbruster. Head fakes, now goes to Poppy. Kirkendall, McNeely just inside the 2-point line. Cross-court lob, Armbruster. In the right corner, Jones. Hansen comes out to Garter. Armbruster to Kirkendall at the high post. Jones working in. Will swing it. Kirkendall. Jumper just inside the free throw line. No good. Rebound tipped on the ground. Tipped around on the ground. Armbruster gets it, and she'll pull it out of trouble.
Yeah, good extra effort there by Falls City, tracking that long rebound there and keep this possession alive.
Jones, cross-court lob, Poppy. Back to Armbruster. Right back to Jones. Now right back to Armbruster. Again, no shot clock in Missouri. Kirkendall, Armbruster, Poppy, left corner McNeely, back to Poppy. He'll go around the perimeter. Armbruster, right back to Poppy.
Wonder how long Nodaway Valley stays in the zone if they just shoot some man-to-man and kind of force the issue a little bit here defensively.
Almost got a steal there. Kirkendall got it back. Poppy, 3, no good. And a much-needed rebound for Nodaway Valley into the hands of City Marriott. Don't need a 3 here, still 4 minutes left. But you want to definitely get some points, and first we'll get a timeout full taken by Nodaway Valley head coach Mitch Barnes. We're back in a moment on the KMA Extreme.
Agrivision Equipment know 2 things about the future of ag. 1, technology will continue to evolve, and 2, it's still all about the people that make it happen. Agrivision Equipment is looking for those people to share in the excitement of driverless vehicles, artificial intelligence, drones, and even more John Deere innovation. If you're excited about what this will offer the ag industry, you might be a fit for service technician positions receiving a competitive wage, benefits package, job growth, and stability. Apply at agrivisionequipment.com/tech.
your place at Northwest Missouri State University. From day one, experience a university like no other. In the classroom, you'll find career-ready academic programs and hands-on learning, not to mention championship sports teams and clubs. Find your passion and your people. Plus, textbooks and a fully loaded laptop are included in your tuition, with $19 million in scholarships and aid available. They also have a 97% placement rate. Visit nwmissouri.edu to apply today. Northwest Missouri State University, where Bearcats connect.
Welcome back to Fairfax here on the KMA Extreme. 3:56 to go in this one. It is 30-27. Falls City leading Nodaway Valley in this third place game. And Nodaway Valley with the basketball. They'll inbound it into Sidney Marriott. Linville with it right side. Dangerous pass. Stolen away by Jones. And now Falls City can choose some clock.
Yeah, a little behind her there and just kind of forced the turnover. Good job of the Falls City defense, kind of forced the issue with the pressure on the on-ball.
Jones with it. Cross-court lob, Poppy. Armbruster back to Poppy. Kirkendall back to Armbruster. McNeely got a touch. I'm a little surprised now Valley didn't come out maybe with more of a man look.
They're almost in a matchup zone at this, so they might have just jumped the man-to-man right there.
3:15 to go in this one. Almost stolen away, and wisely, Coach Andy Armbruster calls a timeout. We'll take one with him. It's a 30, it looks like, and we'll be back in 30 on the KMA Extreme.
America is choosing to be a healthier nation. That's why so many people choose a Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned, and they offer a full range of vitamins, non-prescription medicines, cold remedies, and convenient items for you and your family. And when it comes to having a prescription filled, you can always count on your Health Mart family pharmacist to do it right. Take your next prescription to Oakland Pharmacy, your independently owned Health Mart pharmacy in Oakland. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
OSI is considered a premier global food provider by many of the world's leading brands. OSI delivers leading-edge food solutions for product development as well as processing, and much of it is done from their Oakland, Iowa plant. Being a leader in the industry allows OSI Oakland to give back to the communities by sponsoring area high school events, offering special programs for veterans, and other community outreach programs. To learn more, visit osigroup.com and search for the Oakland, Iowa location.
3:11 left here in this third-place game of the Fairfax Invitational Girls third-place game. Falls City holding on to a 30-27 lead. Falls City holding on to the basketball as well right now. They will inbound it out of the timeout. They've got 4 timeouts left in their back pocket if they need them.
And Nodaway Valley jumps out into man defense here to kind of force the issue a bit on defense.
Yeah, I mean, they have to if they want to get some stops and get some possessions. And underneath, we get a foul. And that's an offensive foul on Maddie Jones. I think they're going to say she hooked.
I think her left elbow got a little bit too high there and hit her a little bit there. I know Falls City's coach a little bit frustrated there. I think he thinks Graham got away with a couple of those early in the first half. They call one here against his girl. That's her third as well.
Yeah, so that's an important one for a couple reasons. One, obviously, gives Nodaway Valley the ball back, but also it's a third on Jones. Neither team has been in much foul trouble in the second half. Here's Linville trying to work around Armbruster. Work through the defense, blocked by Jones.
Yeah,
Jones with the block.
Great help side defense that time by Jones. Do it cleanly with 3 fouls in that situation is really impressive.
Armbruster gives to Poppy. Poppy driving in. Dangerous bounce pass. Linville got in front of it. Wanted to go to Jones. It wasn't there. Nodaway Valley with numbers. Marriott stop and pop for the tie. Bang! Sidney Marriott from 3, and we're knotted at 30, and it's a timeout taken by Nodaway Valley with 2:20 left here on the KMA Extreme.
At PCSB, we believe in helping our customers and our community grow, and service is how we do it. This is about making banking better. We are here to serve. We have an innovative spirit and a heart for people that moves us to do what's right. Because at the end of the day, we know what matters most. Visit us online at wearepcsb.com. PCSB, we believe in you. Member FDIC.
30 all with 2:20 left here in the third place game. Girls third place game of the Fairfax Invitational. Trevor Maynor, Devin Albertson with you. Sidney Marriott's 3 just moments ago knotted this one. And Devin, that was a shot they very much needed the way Falls City's been able to milk the clock.
Yeah, Marriott's now, it's her second 3 of the second half here to get some offense outside of Ava Graham. has been huge for Nodaway Valley in the second half.
Nodaway Valley will continue that man look. 2:15 left. Falls City's got to bring it across. They do with Armbruster. Armbruster, a little runner from her, left it short. Got a little too fast, I think. Ava Graham gets the rebound. Nodaway Valley can take the lead on this possession. They bring it across with Linville. Linville to Marriott. Just hit the three to tie it moments ago. Gives to Hanson. Now in the lane, Graham overthrew it. Graham had cut towards the outside, and obviously they didn't see that.
Yeah, I think Hanson was wanting her to stay down there in a low block there to get it down through her down there, but there's a little miscommunication there between Graham and Hanson. Usually have a pretty good connection.
Falls City runs it across with Kirkendall. Kirkendall gives to Armbruster. Armbruster working on Marriott. Will go right side Kirkendall. Minute 40 to go. Kirkendall along the baseline will kick out. Right side Armbruster. Three for the lead. It is good. The soft rims at Fairfax pay off for Ava Armbruster there. That one bounced off the far corner and then goes in. And it's a 33-30 Falls City lead with 1:20 to go.
Second time today, Falls City had a three-pointer that got a soft roll there to put it in.
I think second one by Armbruster as well. Here's a three that is no good. That was Dawson, and it's a rebound by Poppy for Falls City. A minute 10 left. Out front, McNeely. I think now if you're Coach Armbruster, you're saying free throws and layups, ladies. And a timeout taken by Coach Armbruster to talk things over. We'll take a quick one with them as well here on the KMA Extreme online, KMAland.com.
Says talk about service, but at Rogers Pharmacy, it's not just talk, setting them apart from the big box stores. They're a full-service pharmacy where you can not only fill prescriptions, but they also carry an impressive line of medical equipment to meet all of your needs. So whether you need oxygen, CPAP, BiPAP, lift chairs, or diabetic shoes, Rogers Pharmacy has them all. Let their family serve your family. The full-service, family-owned, independent Rogers Pharmacy, located in Tarkio, Mound City, Maryville, and St. Joe. Visit rogersrx.com.
101 left here in this one, the 91st Annual Fairfax Invitational Girls third place game. Falls City up 33-30 over Nodaway Valley Devil. This has been a fun one from the word go.
Yeah, it absolutely has on there. Falls City's done a great job of moving the ball around. Armbruster, a couple of big threes there for Falls City in this game. Maddie Jones inside has been great for them. And then for Nodaway Valley, it's been a lot of Ava Graham and a couple of three-pointers there from Sydney Marriott. It's been most of their scoring there. So down three here for Nodaway Valley. They got to get a stop here off the inbound, maybe get a steal here to have a chance to really kind of go there, or else it's going to be the free throw game. And there's only 4 fouls against them, so they still have 2 fouls to give before that third foul. Of course, shooting free throws 1-on-1.
If I'm Falls City, if I'm Coach Armbruster, I just told my girls, stay away from the corner.
Yeah.
Keep it in the middle of the floor. Last thing you want is a situation where you can get trapped and maybe turn it over. Here's Armbruster, gives to Kirkendall, bobbled it for a moment. Now Poppy, a lot of weave action for Falls City. Armbruster to Kirkendall, almost stolen by Marriott. She's trapped, finds Armbruster. Armbruster down into McNeely. Down to 45 seconds left in this one. Here's Poppy, gives to Armbruster. Now Valley's got the foul, and they do on Marriott fouling Armbruster.
Yeah, wasted a lot of time there. Almost about 25 seconds or so was wasted there without fouling.
And now the problem, too, is where you weren't really in foul trouble. You've still got 2 to give. So I think you got to foul really soon. They haven't yet. They almost got a steal, but instead Marriott will foul. That's her 4th.
And I think if you're Nodaway Valley, you almost want a girl like Haley Dawson, who's not in any foul trouble right now, her to pick up the foul there, to pick up some fouls up, and not Marriott, because she's your best shooter on the outside right now. You don't want her fouling out here down by 3.
I don't have Hanson with any either, but I could be wrong on that. The inbound in the backcourt, Armbruster. 30 ticks to go in this one. Nodaway Valley's defense was late getting back there. And a bump foul. Oh, is that an offensive foul? Yeah, offensive foul on Falls City on Armbruster.
Yeah, the dribble handoff, she kind of turned the last second and bumped the defense there. So that's a huge break for Nodaway Valley there. Down 3 here with 24 seconds left to get an open, maybe get a shot here.
They'll inbound it into Linville. See if Falls City lets them play for the shot or if they foul. Kirkendall is in her shorts right now. Marriott driving in, off balance 2, no good. Rebound, you got to get it out. Ball on the floor, and Coach Barnes will call a timeout with 11.9 to go. We'll keep it here. I believe that is that the final one for Nodaway Valley?
I believe it. I think we missed the last one there to take it off the board. I think it's our last timeout there with 12 seconds left here.
So 12 seconds left. You've got the ball. the only offense they've had tonight or today from outside the arc has been Sydney Marriott. I'm sure Coach Andy Armbruster of Falls City saying as much. What are you drawing up here?
It's got to be something for her to run out some screens here. The only other option you really have on the outside is Linville. She's a decent-looking shot there. The other girls there, Dawson and Hanson, are more mid-range jumpers, jump shooters, anything like that. And you might try Ava inside, but at that point you're still down 3 points. You're not going to bank on them fouling on a play like that. And if you're Falls City, you're like, hey, they get ball inside the arc. Just let it go. Don't foul. Don't give an and one opportunity there to Graham or anything like that.
And that's where I want to go to. If you're Falls City, you've got 3 fouls to give. You're up 3.
Oh, I'm fouling.
I'm fouling, yeah, at least
just
once
not the
or
shooting
twice.
motion kind of deal. Like, hey, as soon as they get it, like, hey, foul just to ease some of that clock up here. Go from 12 seconds down to about 8 or so by the time a couple fouls here, and really make Nodaway Valley, who doesn't have the girl who can just create off the dribble for a three-pointer, force the issue with a short clock.
11.9 to go in this one. 33-30. Falls City leading Nodaway Valley East. Atchison and Rockport boys going to play in the championship game after this. Both teams patiently waiting. That'll start about 15 minutes after. If you're wanting to watch that game, it'll be a completely different link on our KMA Sports YouTube channel or online at KMAland.com under the live stream tab. Linville will be the inbounder underneath the basket.
And here comes Marriott around the screens.
And they want to go to Marriott, and did they not get it off in time?
She stepped on the line trying to inbound it. There's a very short out of bounds there over there, and Linville across the line trying to wait for Linville to come looping around.
So it goes back to Falls City. Nodaway Valley will foul, and it's a 1-and-1 coming up for Ava Armbruster.
And that's 5 on Marriott. You got to have someone else take that foul there. Someone else is going to step up and foul in situations. You can't have your best shooter taking that. And it looks like Bella Walker, the freshman, will be coming in for Marriott.
So Marriott comes out. Walker will come in. And a 1-and-1 opportunity coming up for Ava Armbruster.
No timeouts here, so they miss this one, you get a rebound and go for Nodaway Valley.
And she makes it. Armbruster has been clutch down the stretch. Hit that 3 to give them the lead. She's got a team-high 13 now. The next one, good as well. Armbruster with 14, and the lead is 5. 35-30, 10 seconds to go. Linville brings it across for Nodaway Valley. Almost stole it away. They'll get a long 3 off that is no good by Dawson. That's how this one ends. So Falls City holds on, and the Tigers take third. The Fairfax tournament winning 35-30. Strong finish for them, Devin.
Yeah, absolutely. It's clutch shots down the paint there. You almost felt like the whole game, Falls City was more consistent with their offense, with their ball movement like that, and just late in the game, they're able to execute those situations, get the open 3 to get that 3-point lead. And at that point, just kind of holding on for dear life there late in the game. They did a great job of that, and Falls City came in as the 1 seed. They're going to come out with as the 3rd place team here in this tournament here. So excellent win there for Falls City as they come home with 3rd place in the 91st annual Fairfax tournament.
So the girls' 3rd place game in the books. We'll have the boys' championship game coming here in about 15 minutes. Be a completely different link online, KMAland.com. So we'll see you here in just a little bit for the final of the Fairfax Invitational.